glad you're here. Thank you very much for joining me. It is May 28th, 2025, and it is Wednesday. I've been watching these earthquakes that have been happening south. This is actually an extension of the San Andreas Fault System and can cause earthquakes in this region. Another interesting fact, there is a hot spot here, Revilla Gigedo Islands, that have been formed because of magmatism. Yeah, the hot spot. A lot of people don't realize that there is a hot spot there. Yeah, kind of off the coast of San Lucas, Mexico. Only one of the earthquakes did they revise the location, and that was the magnitude 5.8, I believe. Originally, they said it was along a little bit closer to the fault line, but they moved it a little bit farther out. And you can see the plate movement here that we have going on. This subduction zone along Mexico's southern coast drives significant seismic activity to the broader region. The islands themselves, let's bring this back over to the islands right there, are volcanic, formed by a hotspot rather than direct plate boundary activity, but they are still affected by the region's tectonic stress. The Pacific plate moves northwest relative to the North American plate about 50 millimeters per year, or about 2 inches, contributing to the strike-slip faulting in the region. Like I said, it's an extension of the San Andreas Fault System. All these earthquakes were shallow, about 10 kilometers or 6 miles in depth, and no one reportedly said they felt this earthquake or any of these earthquakes. They do have a moment tensor ball for the magnitude 5.9. The blue is compression, and the white area is extension, where it's spreading out. And you can see that the fault itself actually dipped down pretty much, quite a bit, if you're looking down, and moved towards the south. Here's the moment tensor ball for the magnitude 5.8. Same thing. Yeah, steep dipping here. Yeah. Here on Google Earth, I'll bring this out. This is the Revilla plate, and you can see the direction that it's moving here. It is subducting beneath the North American plate along the middle trench, which is this darkened area. I tried to draw it out in red, but I don't think you can see it. So they're probably going to have some more earthquakes. It's also going to affect the Cocos plate, which is, this extended area right here, because, the fault line actually goes through that location. The Revilla plate, subduction, and the San Andreas fault transform motion are part of the same tectonic framework driven by the Pacific plate's northwest movement. Now, they believe that earthquakes along the San Andreas fault zone are not directly related to the movement of the Revilla plate, but every action has a domino effect. Yeah, so we're going to have movement, going, in that direction there up by the Gulf of California. And it's interesting that we got this hot spot here. Okay, new research has shown that the magma that's under the ground actually travels up from this location under the ground all the way up to Yellowstone's hot spot where the magma erupts. And we've been seeing a lot of new volcanism lately as the core of the earth heats up. We're getting more and more volcanic activity. Take Kilauea. They've been having plumes of lava shooting up over 1,000 feet high. Just really tremendous lately. So what are your thoughts? Put your comments down below. Thank you very much for joining me. Please like, share, and subscribe if you have any thoughts or questions. Let us know. What do you think about this hotspot and the recent volcanic activity? Please stay safe, and I'll talk to you later. God bless you. Bye.